all you fellow type 1s out there. Today, I'm going to show you what I'm eating for lunch and how I'm going to dose for it. So, perhaps you're just finding me. If so, welcome. I'm so glad you found me. Or maybe you've been following me since March of 2019, which is when I started doing these Facebook Lives when the COVID world began. I wanted to be a source of light and inspiration for all of us with type 1. I myself have had it for 40 years. And I've created a business where I get to help people like you all over the world with type 1 because I feel like we need it so badly, right? I've walked in your shoes every day since I was 7. And there's a lot of us that are struggling. They don't, right? We have highs. Wait, why am I high? Wait, I'm low again. Why am I low? And I'm on a mission to really help give you the toolbox that you need to be confident in how to get a healthy A1C, how to avoid lows, how to avoid highs, all that stuff. So I've got lots of info for you today. Let's see, here's my decks. I'm doing pretty good, nice and steady right now. I went a little bit up this morning just because of, let's see, cortisol, hormones, morning dawn phenomenon, right? So you can see I sleep nice and flat. There's me sleeping over there. And then I woke up, little dawn phenomenon, came back down. I had some breakfast. I went up a little bit, came back down. So, but now I'm about to eat some lunch. And I want to show you, well, actually, I love having breakfast for lunch. So here's my scrambled eggs. I put 2 eggs in there and some cheese. And I also am having a piece of this gluten-free bread. There's 11 carbs per slice, and I have 1 slice in here. So I could just give myself 1 unit for the piece of bread. But if you follow me, you know that we need to consider protein and fat, right? So if I only give myself 1 unit for that, I would probably go high, I think, a little bit later, maybe in like 3 or 4 hours, because protein can turn into carb, but it does so very slowly over time. That's why maybe you've had a breakfast of just eggs and bacon. You think, I don't need a dose for it, and then you go high hours later, right? So I have a whole course called Why Carb Counting Doesn't Work, and that's what I talk about, right? So what I'm going to do for my meal is I am going to do 1 unit right now because anytime I eat, even if it's low carb, it seems like my sugar level starts going up. But I'm going to do another unit in about an hour because I have eggs and cheese, right? I have protein and fat. So that creates an extended effect on my blood sugar that I know if I gave myself 2 units right now, I would have this spike and then drop, which probably is not the mechanism of action that I want for my meal that's going to digest more like this, right? If I'm eating a meal that's going to digest slowly, the piece of bread's going to digest, in a couple hours, the protein's going to turn into carb, right? I need insulin that acts more like this, right? If I have insulin that's going to spike and drop, that's not going to work for a meal that digests like this, right? So that is my tip for today. Think about maybe you need to spread out your dose. Do you have a pump? Can you do extended boluses? If you're on shots, can you spread out your dose? If you want to learn more, which I hope you do, I hope you join my Type 1 Diabetes Crew membership program. I've been talking about it for months. And my passion is that I want to create a community for all of us that have type 1, that want better education and support from people that really get it, who are focused on being positive, and want to get an A1C below 6.5, right? My experience working with so many of you around the world for so many years is that so many of us are frustrated because we just never got the full training, right? We're taught to just count our carbs and dose for our carbs, right? Well, that often is not enough, like I'm about to describe to you. So this morning I had, I'm going up a little bit right now because I just ate some blueberries and I haven't dosed for them yet. But this morning I had a bar that had, I think, 25 carbs in it because it was a honey and peanut butter bar. But I spread the dose out because there was so much protein and fat in it. So you got to start thinking about that. Is this meal going to digest quickly? Is this meal going to digest slowly? Do I actually need all my insulin up front, or do I need to spread it out? So I would love to help you get better at that. That's what I'm going to be doing in my membership program. I'm going to be doing training videos every Monday. Q&As every Tuesday. We're going to be in a community together. The link is right up there above the video. I'll put it in the thread as well. So there's a free version if you want to check it out. And I would love to see you there. I will only be doing these Facebook Lives now on Mondays. So this is my only Facebook Live. I used to do them every day, Monday through Friday, until I got to 100. And then I did twice a week. And now, because I've launched my membership program, I'm going to be putting more of my energy there. So I hope to see you there. If you have any questions at all, please just put them in the thread below. You can check out my website. I'm all over online. My TED Talk just hit 2 million views. So let's see. But KT has a lot of comments on the chat here. KT says, I had pasta tonight at 8, 30 grams, so 5 units needed. Injected 20 minutes before, was 7 before, now 7.2. Okay, I don't know what time, how far away that was, but I have been low carbing the last 3 weeks after 5 p.m. I inject for everything that goes in my mouth, but also for protein 1 hour later, and that really works. Yes, you're exactly correct. My A1C using the Mau Mau and Libre has gone from 10 to 6.8 in 3 months. I've been able to be more on it, seeing the data instantly. An amazing piece. Yes, CGMs are fantastic. I encourage everybody to get one. All right, so if you want to learn more, if you want to be in a supportive community where we're going to be talking about how do I set my basal rate, how do I dose properly for my meal, how do I not go low with exercise. I'm doing training videos every Monday that are much longer than these little 5-minute ones in my membership program. So the link is right up there. Please check it out. And I will be back on Facebook next Monday. Have a great week. Bye for now.